just out of range into fields nearby. So that's what we're hearing from Kyiv. We're also hearing from Moscow today that its forces say they've taken 2 more villages in its grinding, slow-paced conflict in the east. Meanwhile, Germany's defence minister has told reporters that he's, quote, open to sending German soldiers to Ukraine to secure a demilitarised zone there if a ceasefire is agreed with Russia. It's an interview with the Süddeutsche Zeitung newspaper published today. This is Boris Pistorius saying that Germany should aim to spend around 3% on GDP and defence and wouldn't be adverse to sending German soldiers if needed. Well, let's get the details from Andrew Hillier.
It was still dark when this district in the heart of the Ukrainian capital was targeted by Russian strikes. At least 3 air raid sirens rung out. The attack was bloody, scattering wreckage across what is normally a lively residential part of Kyiv and leaving residents in shock.
The windows of our friend's apartment were blown out, and we are in the middle of winter. There were people who were just going to work. There were deaths. The Russians are monsters. There's nothing else to say.
According to local authorities, 2 other neighbourhoods were targeted in the attack along the Dnipro River, which cuts through the capital. The Ukrainian army says its air defence systems destroyed 24 drones and 2 ballistic missiles targeting the centre of Kyiv. But altogether, roughly 40 drones and 4 missiles were launched at various regions in Ukraine by Russian forces. On Friday, in broad daylight, a Russian attack killed several people and injured others in Kryvyi Rih, in the centre of the country, the birthplace of President Volodymyr Zelensky. The strike targeted an education centre and residential buildings.
At the time of the first blast, my friend was walking in the courtyard. When the second blast happened, he was killed, probably by a shock wave from the blast. There might have been shrapnel.
The Ukrainian military also says it carried out strikes targeting energy infrastructure and at least 1 radar of Russia's air defence in the border regions of Belgorod and Voronezh.